Hey citizens, thanks for stopping by. In today's video presentation, we're going to take an up close and personal of this 2019 Volkswagen Lamando. Out of two trims that are available for the Philippine market, only one trim that I'm going to focus on is the 1.4 TSI 280 SE that is mated to a Direct Shift Gearbox, or DSG in short. In this video, I'll take this Lamando for a full walk-around review, showing you the most interesting features from the interior as well as the exterior. So, what are you waiting for? Let's sit back, relax, and enjoy of this review. Powering this Lamando in both SE and SEL trim is a 1.4-liter dual overhead cams, 16-valve, and turbocharged inline-4 petrol engine with direct injection and Blue Motion technology. It produces 150 horsepower at 5,000 RPM and 250 Nm of torque between 1,750 and 3,000 RPM. With a 50-liter fuel tank, fuel consumption takes 15 km per liter on the city and 23 km per liter on the highway. 0 to 100 km per hour takes 8.5 seconds, achieving a top speed of 215 km per hour. Emission standard of this is Euro 5, and the drivetrain of the Lamando is a front-wheel drive vehicle. In terms of transmission, DSG or Direct Shift Gearbox is definitely a sole transmission for the 1.4-liter petrol engine. You might think that this was an executive sedan, then you're right. And you think that this sedan is a four-door coupe, you're wrong. This is considered as a sports sedan but with a hint of a mid-size or a compact sedan. The car that I'm talking of is the Volkswagen Lamando. The Lamando was first appeared in August 2014 at the Chengdu Motor Show in China. Design-wise, the Lamando is literally a CC version of the VW Jetta, unlike the Passat having a CC version like the all-new Arteon. People tend to get mistaken regarding on its styles as well as proportions because of its coupe-like design. As said, this is not a four-door coupe, and normally it is a regular sedan but with a sportier and aggressive look, a sharper characteristics, and a fabulous modern features. With this, the Lamando is not a car for old ages like nearly 40 to 50, but all ages are worth it, even having a younger age like 18 to 20 years old. Plus, the Lamando is closely to an executive mid-size sedan. In other words, it is a mid-size executive sedan that is currently sold here in the Philippines. Speaking of which, the Lamando alongside with Santana, Santana GTS, La Vida, and Tiguan was launched in the Philippines way back May 2018 as part of the ASEAN China Free Trade Agreement. By all means, the Lamando is a Chinese-manufactured German compact sedan produced by SAIC-Volkswagen, and that car was firstly sold in China way back on its first launch. After 2 years when the Lamando was launched in 2014, SAIC-Volkswagen introduces the GTS version, which comprises of a sportier cosmetic upgrades as well as a new 2-liter engine which is taken from the Golf GTI. Being a mid-size sedan for the Philippine market, the Lamando has its own rivalries such as Toyota Camry, Mazda 6, Honda Accord, MG6, etc. As its price points, the Lamando is like a piece of cake when it comes to an executive sedans. Prices starts at 1.6 million to 1.7 million Philippine pesos estimated. For the Philippine market, two trims are currently available, SE and SEL. The Lamando SE's exterior features are comprised of manual leveling LED projector headlights, LED daytime running lights, front and rear fog lights, chrome highlighted front grille, front intermittent wipers, indicators on the body-colored side mirrors, body-colored door handles, rear LED lights, LED license plate lights, LED high mount stop light, panoramic sunroof, shark fin antenna, and rear parking sensors. The Lamando SE is featured with safety elements such as 4 airbags, anti-lock braking system, electronic brake force distribution, electronic stability program, anti-slip regulation, tire pressure monitoring system, park distance control for the rear parking sensors, ELR seat belts, Isofix child seats and tether anchors for the rear seats, and alarm system with immobilizer. Fitted on this Lamando SE are the sets of 17-inch alloy rims covered in 225/50 R17 tires. Brakes consist of ventilated discs in front and solid discs out back. For the suspension, the front gets McPherson struts and multi-link setup for the rear. The 2019 Volkswagen Lamando SE does come standard with a keyless go, which is the Volkswagen's version of a smart key access system. By having the key fob on yourself, you will utilize the ridge area found in any two front door handles in order to lock the car and tapping behind the door handle to unlock the car. Got your speaker right here, bottle holder storage. This lever right here pops up your rear boot lid. Window controls. All 4 windows on this car are fully powered, and all of the windows in this car are fully automatic in both direction, up and down. You have also your window lock, mirror controls, central locking buttons right next to your interior door handle. Your headlight switch, headlight adjuster. This lever right here pops up your bonnet, storage, and the driver's seat of this Volkswagen Lamando gets a fully powered function with all of your controls located right here, including your 2-way lumbar support. The front passenger seat does get a fully manual adjustments with your seat back, height adjuster, and your sliding position controls right underneath. The Lamando utilizes an electric-assisted rack and pinion power steering system. Standard on the SE trim is a 3-spoke leather-wrapped steering wheel with flat bottom design adding sportiness, sport grips at 10 and 2, contrast stitching going around the inner rim, chrome highlights that surrounds the horn ring, and piano black accents in all 3 spokes with a multi-function controls located at the top 2 steering wheel spokes. Offered on a 1.4-liter turbo petrol engine, a DSG or Direct Shift Gearbox, which is the Volkswagen's version of a dual clutch transmission. Dual clutch transmission has a system of 2 different clutches. Clutch number 1 controls odd gears and clutch number 2 controls even gears. With this, DCT helps minimize the need of a torque converter on a regular automatic gearbox and clutch pedal on a manual gearbox. This one is featured with sport mode and Tektronix manual shifting via the plus and minus on the gear lever. A reverse camera and a rear parking sensors are activated upon putting the gear into reverse. Leather padded center armrest, and underneath you have a small size amount of storage area. Two cup holders with a cover. Push button start. And this Volkswagen Lamando gets a electronic parking brake. To do this function, first, when you deactivate the parking brake, All you have to do is just put your foot on the brake and simply push the lever down. And to activate again, foot is on the brake and then pull it once more. This Lamando is featured with a auto hold function, whereby when you arrive at a stop such as a traffic light, traffic jam, or a uphill or downhill, when this function is applied, the car won't actually move forward and roll back. Auto start stop feature, whereby when this system is activated, the engine will momentarily shut off when you arrive at a stop such as a traffic light or a traffic jam, to save extra bit of fuel depending what the car is running on. Just ahead of the auto start stop system, here's the button to set or reset your tire pressure monitoring system. Little storage or an ashtray or coin storage depending what you use it for, as well as your cigarette lighter or a power outlet depending what you use it for. Also, there's a cover if you don't want to expose this, like so. Got your dual zone automatic climate control system with all of your controls located right here. It is quite simple to use. Driver side temperature, front passenger side temperature, a button to turn off your climate control system. Sync. Sync means when you turn it on, each sides will have individual controls, but if you turn it off, each side will control for both sides. Fan speed in the middle, automatic, menu, maximum front defrost, rear defrost, clean air, air conditioning, different modes, recirculation button. The Volkswagen Lamando SE gets an 8-inch color touchscreen infotainment audio head unit with various media connectivity options and 8 speakers for the sound system. Now here's the screen itself. Got your USB integration. While on the left side of the screen, got your home button, menu, volume and power knob, car, and voice. Torque and vents on the center stack. In between, you got your hazard switch. Tweeters on both sides, located at the A-pillar. This button right here is for your trip reset. Wiper controls to the right, and your light indicator controls to the left. On the steering wheel, the left spoke houses your cruise control, and together with your volume controls at the bottom. While on the right side is your voice recognition system, and these left and right button, OK button, view, and your up and down button corresponds you to control the multi-information display right within the instrument gauge. Your seat track buttons. The steering wheel of the Volkswagen Lamando Highline gets a manual tilt and telescopic, adjusting using this lever right here. You also have a grip handle on top for the driver's side. And the driver's side sun visor does get a vanity mirror with a light. Sunglass holder, Interior lights right above. And these toggle right here controls you to open and close the panoramic sunroof. Once you push this toggle right here, even the sunroof was closed, you can open up as a vent. There is a shade in order you to close the panoramic sunroof in avoidance of exposing sunlight inside the cabin. And your manual dimming rear view mirror. The front passenger side sun visor does get a vanity mirror and a light. You also have a grip handle on top. And a nicely sized glove box with a little storage right here, as well as your cooling vent to cool things up. Just like that. Speaker down there, storage or bottle holder depending what you use it for, window control, and you do have a speaker right here. The rear seat backs can be fold down in a 60-40 split. Push this button right here. And the rear seat back folds down. This is 40 and this is 60. We do have adjustable headrests, front and rear. And the doors open quite wide in an almost like 90-degree angle, which provides you easy entrance and exit. I do set the driver's seat in a position that I feel comfortable in. I'm about 5'9", which is about 1.7 meters tall. And I do have a little bit of room to stretch out my feet underneath at the driver's seat. Now, as for legroom, I have slightly more than this. And unfortunately, my headroom was a bit like this. It is not spacious at the headroom. However, the space on the legroom is quite good and very generous as well. And in terms of comfortness, the leather seats of the Volkswagen Lamando is very soft and it is manageable for any persons riding here. It is pretty soft and well cushioned. Also, it is what I felt is slightly bolstered. It's really nice. And overall, not a bad mid-size sedan or on its class. You do have storage pockets in the front seat backs, 2 air vents, 2 USB charging ports, and a little storage. There is a grip handle on top together with your hook on both sides for the rear. Also, you do have a hook located at the B pillar for both sides. You do have a center armrest with 2 cup holders. And as I notice, this partition right here can be adjustable depending on the size of your bottle or a cup that you can put in. It is manageable to any types of cups or bottles or any sizes that you can carry with. That's pretty interesting. Very nice interior of this Volkswagen Lamando. You also have a cabin light right above, or reading light. Cargo space of the Lamando is measured 372 liters when the rear seats are in place. As the rear seats folded, there's no actual numbers of spaces that is measured, but the space of the trunk with the folded rear seats is actually quite generous. A spare tire, toolkit, and jack are found underneath at the boot floor. Well guys, I hope you enjoyed this full walk-around review of the 2019 Volkswagen Lamando 1.4 TSI 280 SE that is mated to a DSG or Direct Shift Gearbox. If you like this video, make sure to thumbs up, share it with your friends, and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Now, if you're subscribed to my channel, please hit the notification bell button to get notified for my latest updates. And don't forget, follow all of my social media platforms. As always, I'll see you next time for more latest videos in YouTube. Thanks for watching and bye-bye.